Hey, what's happening, everyone? It is me, and all that noise is Highway 16. I'm heading to town on the bus for the very first time. I've never taken the bus from here ever in my life. Don't know exactly where I'm gonna wind up. I know where I want to be, so you know, it's a little windy, it's a little cool this morning. I'm basically doing this because yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of my dear friend Claudia's passing, and the year before I went to visit her grave. I went to the cemetery, bawled my eyes out for a good hour and a half. Came to know the Lord again. That was a good thing. But as the next year passed, I thought, you know, I give her a lot of credit for teaching me how to live, how to enjoy the little things in life, because the things we did together were so simple yet so phenomenal because the company was so great. So it's kind of a betrayal to her legacy, to what we had, for me to just sit at home and grow old and wither away. Need to get out there and relearn how to live the way she taught me how to live. So let's see what the day brings. Come along with me, won't you? Yes, Lord, guess where I'm at? I'm downtown again. Came out here early in the morning and revisiting probably one of my favorite areas of San Antonio. I miss this place so much. I haven't been down here, like really down here, in about 2 years. At least 2 years. So my first stop is going to be to get a little breakfast at a favorite haunt of mine. So we'll be there shortly. Last time I was here, they were just tearing down the building that was on that corner. And I don't know what they're building there now, but it looks interesting. All right, break it up over there. The hell. You know, I really thought I was going to maintain as I turned the corner here. But I'll admit it. I got kind of emotional. I haven't been down the street in forever. This is the place I used to like to eat at, especially with my best friend Claudia, and it is the original Blanco Cafe. Let's go inside and see if anybody recognizes me. Or see if I recognize anybody. Good, how have you been? No. I moved way out of town over at Poteet.
Oh, way over there?
This is my first time being here in like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow, I hope that. You're gonna dine in or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Caught a bus at like 6 in the morning. Yeah.
You going out of town?
So I went with an old favorite, Bubba's Rancheros, a potato neck taco, coffee. I usually get sweet tea, but I needed the caffeine. I haven't slept all night. But I knew I wanted this when I walked through the door. I haven't had this in forever. Okay, well that was really nice. It was nice seeing everybody. There's some names I had forgotten. It'd been, like I said, 2 years since I've been there. But they were nice enough to remind me. Very cool. And this is new. This gate around here. They didn't have that before. I wonder if that's to keep people out of here during non-business hours. This is Kimura. That's some of the best ramen I've ever had. So good. I've only eaten there once. Kimura. And this is the old apartment building. Wendell's. I had a really good sandwich there once. Again, I lived right above both these restaurants. I only ate there once. So weird. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Right there. That's the apartment. Good times, good memories. Best ever. And the river walk. Gotta love that. You know what, I think I'll take a little stroll down there. Why not? Yes, I took many a walk down there. Hey, Duck, remember me? Probably not. Weather's really nice for walking right now. I think the high today is only going to be like 67. It's very overcast, very breezy, and I see some people walking around with like long sleeve shirts and jackets, but this is really comfortable for me. And just getting out and getting a little fresh air is always good. I wonder if I'm going to get attacked by ducks. I remember one time in the ivies over here, there was a little nest, and this duck had laid some eggs. I got a little too close and it jumped out at me. Freaked me out. We'll see. Of the gate. May I pass, sir? Thank you. Maybe you've seen some of the pictures of that white dog named Buddy. So where Claudia caught him was here on the Riverwalk. Took her like 3 days, but she got him. One time she stayed out like 3 hours. Really worried me. I was like, where the heck did she go? And then next thing I know, here she comes with this dirty dog. Yeah, that was a grunt. It's right around here. Like right around here. But no, I don't see nothing today. It's good to know that some things never change. The silly and the ignorant are still living large. There's a trash can about 5 steps from where I'm at. But you get stuff like this. Ooh, it's pretty! It's so pretty. Isn't that nice? Washing my hair. Okay, approaching Houston Street. Check it out, Noemi. Stairs. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm seriously not trying to hate on anybody. But this is kind of when I lose my faith in humanity. Zocalo winner, best Mexican food, and best new restaurant. Okay. I'll say when they first opened, it was new, it was exciting. People were down to try it. And this was in 2017. This is about the last time I was around here, so kind of makes sense now. But if it was like 2018, 2019, I gotta tell you, I ate there once and once was enough. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't bad. Just was lacking a little bit. Their caldo de res had little itty bitty pieces of meat in it. This little tiny tub for like $8-9. Nah. And this is new. The heck is that? Like a little electronic billboard. Fancy. Bohannon Steakhouse. It's a dream of mine to have enough money to go in there and order anything I want off the menu. I won't do it. I would just like to have that much money at my disposal. Right over yonder is the Walgreens that we frequented. Some of you may have been privy to that picture of a table full of snacks and treats and drinks and all sorts of craziness that we had bought for a movie night / TV show night. It was all bought there. And this place right here, La Panaderia, if I even pronounce that right, I remember when they were first opening that. Before that, it was an Italian restaurant, and I was told that pretty much every restaurant that's ever opened there does not last at all. But somebody probably got it right this time because it looks pretty packed, and it's been 2 years. So, well, it was 2 years ago that I saw them bringing stuff in to open it up. I don't know when they actually opened, but it looks pretty busy. Looks like they're doing good. I think I'll stop in and grab something real quick. Even though I just ate, I think I need a visit to the park, and nothing better than sit down with a little something. Let's do that. Okay, so my first time ever in that place, I got everything in there looked really good. Okay, this is the place right here, and everything looked really tasty. They really looked like they knew what they were doing. Some fancy twists on some old favorites. But speaking of fancy twists, the guy behind the counter completely just set me the wrong way, man. And I'm not, like I said before, I'm not trying to hate on anybody. I came out here to enjoy myself. It only takes a little bit of attitude and a pinch of bitchiness to grate on my nerves and set me the wrong way. Here's what happened. It's a self-serve deal. You take a tray, it looks like a pizza pan, and you take some tongs and you pick the breads that you want. You pick your items. And there's like 3 people behind me, and we're all moving along the line waiting to get to what we want. And this whiny little fairy fart writes, excuse me, people, we have a big sign there that says don't leave the tongs on the counter. So if you could just not leave the tongs on the counter, don't do that. Those tongs were there when we got there. Somebody left those up there. It wasn't us. But he keeps on. He keeps on like, big sign, guys. Big sign right there says don't leave them on the counter. I'm like, oh, okay, I see it. I see your sign. And I read the sign, right? Well, he comes walking around. He's frustrated with everybody. You know the type that looks like he's been picked on all his life? So he got a little iota of power, and he's just going to use it as much as he can. He's going to abuse it a little bit. So he comes walking up, sashaying around the counter. He goes, right here. See, big sign right there. So I told him, I said, hey, first of all, I'm still holding my tongs. So obviously I didn't leave these up here. And second, your sign says, please leave tongs on the counter. And you wonder why people were leaving them up there? Because that's what your sign said to do. So he goes, and he starts grabbing the tongs. And he goes, maybe you need to change this too. And he grabs the sign and walks off. No apology. No, oh, sorry for being a bitch. Have you ever heard the word maricon? Okay, it's not a nice word, and I really don't want to use it, but it fits. Like, I don't care if the guy was gay. He could be all the gay he wants to be. That's his business, but don't be a fag, dude. Okay? Just don't do that. Don't meow all over the place. You don't need to do that. We're customers, and we're paying top dollar for this stuff you're giving us, and I'm sure it's delicious. But come on, man. A coffee and 2 sweetbreads set me back more than my whole breakfast set me back. I had coffee. Glass of water was free, but I had a coffee with a refill. I had huevos rancheros con tocino, which is like bacon. And I had a egg and potato taco, and the whole thing set me back $7. This cost me 10 something. Don't talk to me like I'm some average schmuck, punk. I'm gonna get over it right now, guys. Right now. I'm back. So here's what I got. This is a pineapple empanada. I like pineapple empanadas, and this one feels real flaky. And I got, hold on, you're gonna love this. Hold on. There it is. This is an almond tequila croissant. Yes. I've had pineapple empanadas, although this one's really tempting because it's so flaky, but I have never had this. So let's give this one a shot first. Just seriously picking up here. I got glasses and bags and everything blown all over the place. Darn it. Let me see if I can hold that there. Okay. Well, here it goes. A almond tequila croissant. That is so good. But man, is it sweet. That inside is just like so soft. Almost gooey. Tastes real good. I taste like a lot of butter in that croissant. Croissant. Whatever. Man. Oh man, that's good. It's like too much almost. It's like the center is like super thick, very moist, very, very tasty. I'm liking it. Got a little bit of lime in there. It tastes kind of tastes a little limey, a little bit, not too much. Or maybe I just want it to because it has tequila in it. I don't know, but it's super tasty. Next. Ah! Cheated! This isn't pineapple. That's strawberry. You bastards. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Shooting darn. Well, let's do this anyway. Look how flaky that is. Oh man. Oh. Mama. That's too good. Would have been better if it was pineapple though. I give the place a 10, but minus 2 points for the bitchy little attitude that guy had. So an 8. Still not bad. 7. I mean 7. This coffee sucks. Blech. Odds here. Well, you know what they say. When the squad eats, everyone eats. Gosh. The bag, get the bag. All right. Oh, crap. Spilled it everywhere. Uh-oh, what have I done? How magnificently rude of me. I didn't even tell you guys where I was at. This is Travis Park. Place where we used to take the dogs. Place where we used to walk around in the summer, just get some air. Hasn't changed too much. Only thing I can say that's changed is they put picnic tables out here in the grass. Usually all the picnic tables were there in the center, but now they have them all the way out here in the grass, spread out throughout the park. And then there's this thing. I don't know what this is or why. Wasn't that like a torture device or something? The Judas stool or something like that. They make you sit on it. And does all sorts of messed up things to you. I don't know. Why do I know these things? Beats me. Ah, that was another way they torture you. They beat you. That was dumb. Shut up, Derek. Shut up. Okay, onward and upward. Also forgot to mention that right across the street from Travis Park, right there, is the St. Anthony Hotel. Its only real claim to fame that I know of is that they filmed an episode of The Bachelor there, or The Bachelorette. I think, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. But it was one of those two. They filmed it there. They had an episode there. There's your moment of excitement. Antique Mall. Look at all this neat stuff. It's like going through your grandma's garage. Pretty awesome. I always like it here. Huh? Eek. Okay. If you guys remember, maybe you remember, this would be where the Starbucks is right now. This is the hotel across the street. This would be St. Mary's. This is Houston. This street right here. So right about here is where the Walgreens would be. Yeah, right about there. But this is back in what? 1910. Kind of neat. This building right here, this corner building, is the Emily Morgan Hotel. And according to legend, it is the most haunted hotel in San Antonio. Which would be a little more exciting if at least 5 other hotels didn't have that claim to fame as being the most haunted hotel. But that's the one that seems to have the most activity. That's the one that seems to have all the ghosts. And it stands to reason because that used to be like a medical studies building, and in the basement was the morgue. Kind of makes sense, right? When I used to work at the Residence Inn, we had a new guy come in, and he said he used to work at the Emily Morgan, and he said downstairs in the basement there was a a hall blocked off by a shelf, and they weren't allowed to go in there at all. They couldn't move the shelf. They were not allowed to go in there. And he said, and he would swear up and down, you could hear screams in there. And he said that he was told that that tunnel was used to transfer prisoners of war from the Alamo to that area over there, to their, that used to be like a prison in the basement. I'm like, great. You do know the Alamo doesn't have a basement, right? Well, maybe they did back then. No, they didn't have a basement. Someone lied to you. But there it is, the ever famous Alamo. Been there, done that way too many times. Yep. So this is Alamo Plaza. Got a bunch of museums, wax museums, Ripley's Believe It or Not, the Haunted Tour, the Alamo, like I said, and River Center Mall, which is where I'm going now, because I'm noticing that my phone is rapidly dropping below 30%. But this is a really nice area of town. Touristy, sure, but nice. A lot of good memories here. Yeah. There's another hotel right there that claims to be very haunted. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not one to say. But I'll be back in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. To you. To me, it'll be about an hour. We're riding. One of the ever famous trolleys on the 301. Headed to Market Square. My hair is jacked. I knew I should have brought it home. I had plans to eat something else, but that Melissa did me in bad, man. Sitting right there like a rock. It was good. Heavy. See you in a bit. I am in a whole other part of town. I'm closer to my house again. I'm just leaving Walmart. I was on the hunt for some cereal. Post released 2 types of cereal, 2 flavors. One was maple bacon donut. Yup. And the other, chicken and waffles. Cereal. How could I not get that? You tell me. But they didn't have it at this Walmart. So I'm either going to have to go to a few different Walmarts and check, or I did find a place online where I can order it, but it's like $4 something a box plus $13 of shipping. I don't know if I want to pay that much for that kind of cereal, you know what I mean? But I'm on my way to go get a haircut. I think I'll do this one right here. Fresh, right? Got a little cowlick there in the back. It's my curse. Cowlicked me when I was a baby. Oh, magic fingers, man. Give me the hair wash, and she did like a little extra massage on my scalp. Eyes got all heavy. Started cutting my hair and was using the clippers. And I was like, I think I drooled a little. Well, what else can I get into? I got about 2 hours before my bus comes. I don't feel like walking all the way to Walmart. I'm not really hungry. Let's see what I can get into. So despite my better judgment, knowing that I've had probably about all the sugar I need for one day, I'm gonna go over here, rest my tootsies, and see if one of my favorite places is open. Fingers crossed, because usually on cool days like this, they're kind of closed. Usually. But, let's see. Let's see. Lord, they're open. Zombies, Deadlicious Street Treats. Right? No, Street Sweets. Sorry. You can pretty much get a mangonada or shaved ice anywhere, but this place has flair. I like it. Well, that was probably the good Lord Almighty telling me that I didn't need that extra sugar in my system, because the guy was kind of busy. He was making some huge creation, and then he started getting to work on some Cheetos and cheese or whatever, and there were people standing there with their cups like they needed it retouched or refilled or something. And then there were 2 tables in the whole place, and another couple came in, another group came in, but basically it just started getting real crowded and real busy. There's always another day. Oh well. Well, kids, I'm alongside the highway, just like my day started, but this is a different highway. This is Highway 35. I'm right on the access road. I'm at the bus stop to catch the bus going home, but that doesn't come for another hour and a half, I think. Really got nothing else to say or do. I was glad to get out of the house. I was glad to go reminisce and take you all with me. I had a really good talk with Claudia's sister Martha. She said a lot of things that I was already kind of hip to, but hearing her say it made me feel like I wasn't too far off the mark. Like I was doing okay, and sometimes I just need to hear that every once in a while. It's just a confirmation of sorts, I guess. And I don't know how she feels talking to me, but I hope with everything going on in her world, which quite a bit has gone on, kind of like in mine, if not more. Definitely more. I just hope it felt good to talk about it a little bit. It's really all you need, just that 1 or 2 people to lend an ear when you need it, and to hear you out, and then you do likewise for them. I think that's cool. I can deal with that. That was being Claudia's friend came with bonuses, and those bonuses were being friends with her sisters and her nephews and her niece. They're all so awesome. Her dad is cool. Her mom is sweet in her own way. I miss them when I don't see them. It's true. I don't have any problem admitting that. I miss them when I don't see them for weeks or months on end. So, yeah, it was good. It was really good seeing her. So, I opted for a Big Red Zero, no sugar in it. And I'm just going to wait for my bus. Well, guys, this is me. I'll be seeing y'all soon. There she goes, and I am home again. About 15% on my phone, and now I make my walk home with a bunch of barking dogs. Over there's where I caught it this morning, and let me tell you, walking across this highway doesn't seem like much, but when there's people coming at you with their lights off, it can get pretty scary. But I had a good time today. It's a nice change of pace. It was something new for me. Never taken the bus from here before. So I have that going for me now. I want to thank you all for going with me and watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll ever know. Thank you, one and all. God bless you, and take care. Let's see where we go next time, right? Ow, man.